When you think of Brazil's golden age of football, the image that instantly comes to mind is Pelé, the living legend. But there was another, quieter hero on that same golden generation, Manuel Francisco dos Santos, better known as Garrincha. Born in 1923 in Pau dos Ferros, he emerged from a body that seemed designed for something other than the beautiful game. His left leg bowed outward, his right leaned inward, and some accounts say he suffered from a congenital spine condition or polio as a child. His sister named him Garrincha, Portuguese for wren, because he appeared as delicate as a small bird yet carried an astonishing grace on the pitch. And that grace would soon reshape Brazil's football destiny. Garrincha rose through the ranks of Botafogo, a club that recognized his astonishing dribbling talent. By the time the 1958 World Cup rolled around, he had already become a household name in Brazil. He played a pivotal role on the right wing, contributing to Brazil's first World Cup title. He was again indispensable in 1962, where, alongside the extraordinary Pelé, he tied for top scorer and earned the World Cup's Best Player award. If Pelé was the king, Garrincha was the sultan of the sideline, turning defenders into spectators with a trick he didn't even know he could pull. Football pundits still debate the sheer artistry of his peripatetic moves. He possessed perfect balance, a lightning burst, and a feint that made defenders feel they were chasing a ghost. He would play the ball like a private performer, placing a foot on it as a dare to the defender, gliding past, and then, after the defender caught up, taking a mocking shot that even stunned the crowd. Eduardo Galeano, the celebrated Uruguayan writer, described him as a circus ring on the field, a tame beast of a ball, and a party invitation. In the entire history of soccer, no one made more people happy, Galeano once wrote. It isn't just his on-field brilliance that made Garrincha noteworthy. Brazil's national team never lost a single match that him played until his 50th match, the 1966 World Cup in England. After that, injuries and a fragile knee began to take their toll. But perhaps more devastating were the shadows that crept into his personal life: addiction to alcohol, financial turmoil, tumultuous relationships, and a growing depression. On several occasions, he attempted suicide. He eventually succumbed to cirrhosis, gastritis, dementia, and acute alcohol-related psychosis at just 49 years of age on January 20, 1983. The end of his career was marked not by a farewell celebration but by a painful reminder of what an untapped star could have become. By the time of his death, the football world was learning a painful lesson: talent alone does not guarantee happiness. Yet the celebration of his life never really stopped. For years, he was largely unpictured in the vast tapestry of famous footballers. But in 2023, the New York Times began a series of overlooked obituaries, shining a light on figures like Garrincha, reminding us that greatness can be hidden in plain sight. Today, we honor a wren who danced for the world and taught us that joy could be found in the smallest flick of a foot. He might have graced the world with a carousel of dribbles and a laugh at the final whistle, but his legacy is inked into the heart of Brazilian football, and through him Brazil won its first 2 World Cups. And in the annals of football history? His name leans in hush-purred reverence, a reminder that even in the brightest stadiums, the tallest lights often hide someone willing to walk a narrow path. Thank you for listening. Until next time, keep those memories alive and let the beautiful game keep playing its timeless anthem.